Good morning, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today is Thursday, so we're here with Happy Healthy Habits with Robin Shimizu and friends. Good morning, Robin.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Maureen. How you doing?
Hi, good morning, Terry. Thank you guys for having me. How
It's
are you?
great to have you here. We're going to be introducing you in a moment, but I think we have a healthy habit this morning. Do we, Robin? All right.
It's actually a continuation of last week when we started talking about multitasking. We had Jill on here and we were talking about meditation and all that kind of good stuff.
Uh-huh.
Well, I was Googling last night again and I found on Huffington Post, actually no, this is Ford magazine. And it said, this is a new term, learn how to single task.
Ah.
Isn't that fun? So I thought, oh, that's a good one because single tasking kind of, I don't know, it's clearer to me. And it said that only 2% of people in the world can successfully multitask. That's only 2% of the people in the world can really successfully multitask. And so they said, well, there's no harm in occasionally multitasking. Constant juggling between tasks limits your focus and contributes to mental clutter by making it difficult for your brain to filter out irrelevant information. Moreover, according to the study conducted by Stanford University, heavy multitasking lowers efficiency and may impair your cognitive control. This is why you should try to single task as much as possible. Make a list, accomplish one thing at a time, and start your day with your most important task and make your way down your list, completing one task at a time. So single task. That's my new word.
I love it. I love it. I think this whole quote unquote multitasking thing came out of you can run the dishwasher and the washing machine and then go to your desk and start working on things. I think it came from that because you're not really doing everything at once. The machines are doing the other stuff. And then out of that came all this jargon about multitasking. And
All the research show that you can't do nothing but one thing effectively. You can only do one thing, and all the research I've ever looked into said that. But yet we like, oh, we're gonna juggle this and juggle that.
Yes. And employers love it because they think they're getting more out of us.
I know.
But you cannot play the piano and juggle at the same time. It's just
Now we know. Single tasking, people.
Single tasking. I like that term.
I like it too. Single tasking.
Thank you for bringing that to us because we really needed to know that it's okay to focus on one thing at a time.
Exactly.
Yes.
You're being actually more efficient by focusing. So let me introduce Maureen.
Okay.
I met Maureen several years ago, and how I met Maureen was she was the brightest, biggest personality in the room. Mm-hmm. And I admired her for that. Just beautiful and colorful, and I think she had a pink knitted hat on and a pink outfit on, and I was just like, oh my God, look at that woman, so pretty. Anyway, I could never do it, but I admire Maureen because of her boldness, and I just love it. So let me just read a little bit about Maureen, and then she can add. Maureen is a small business nutrition holistic health coach, a certified gut hormonal health coach, a life coach, a life enrichment movement coach, and a certificate yoga teacher. She has a business called Crawl, Walk, Run Fitness, and she is a fitness specialist. So, and she's the biggest, brightest personality in the room, always. I love it. And look at her today. She looks so beautiful.
Oh my God. Thank you guys.
Put you in the spotlight quick.
Oh, thank you guys. Welcome. And thank you guys for having me. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys for this wonderful platform. I'm Maureen. I just basically want people to refer to me as Maureen. I'm the girl next door. I'm your friend. I'm your sister. I'm your motivator. I love bright colors, as Robin will tell you. I love to be vibrant, and today that's what I help women to do. I help women to tap into transformation so their beautiful, vibrant self can come out, right? So that's pretty much what I help women do today. A little bit about me. In my 40s, I hit rock bottom. I suffered from mood swing, palpitation, vagina dryness, dry night cough, night sweats. Depression. I couldn't get out of my bed. I used to crawl in my bed in a ball and ball up in the ball. That's where I stayed. And I always say light and crowd was my enemy because those were the two things that I couldn't take. And I was miserable, downright miserable in my body, right? And I didn't know what was happening to me. And I visit my doctor, and she told me that I have all the classic symptoms of perimenopausal. And I was like, what is perimenopausal? I am just in my 40s, right? Supposed to be young and vibrant. And so, but a backstory to that, every time I enter the room, my friends, them used to just get up and leave the room. And I was the only person in the room. And I was like, what happened? Because it was my energy. This thing was coming out of me, and it was not a good energy. So my friends then would just leave the room, and I would be standing alone because I was so miserable. And then the miserable just come out, and it just overflow on people who didn't even do me anything, but it was just in my body. And so my doctor prescribed me an antidepressant. And then I was like, when I went home and read the signs on it, I was like, man, I want to get better. I don't really want to get sick, right? And so the side effects just freaked me out. And then I decided that, I don't know if it was fate. I looked into my mailbox, and then there was this thing from American River College called Fitness Specialist. And the more I read about it, the more I get intrigued, right? So that time I was doing like 3 and 4 jobs. So I decided to quit one of my jobs, right?
Have we not all tried to do that? Is that multitasking or what?
Yes. And I just used to run from one job to the next because I was a single mom and I had my daughter to take care of. And then my daughter got into, one of those big university, UCLA, and I have to maintain her. So I was just crazy all over the place. I'm Jamaican, and they said when Jamaican come here, they do 5 or 6 jobs. So I was one of them. And so,
well, I must have been Jamaican at the time when my daughters were in college too, because I was just like,
so, and I wasn't paying attention to myself, because who can? On the weekends, I used to have my weekends job. On the weekdays, I have my weekdays job. And then perimenopausal came. And so my doctor prescribed me this thing, and I went home and I freaked out. And then I said, there got to be a better way. So I entered the program and started to do my research and looked at holistic health, because I was growing up when my mom used to pick the bush from the side of the road and give it to you to drink. So,
yes.
Because we didn't have medical care there, like how we have to have a medical plan there. Our medical plan for my mom was some bush, some leaf of life, the 7 wonders of the earth, right? So I decided that I was going to try this thing. But before I walked out of the doctor's office, she says, if you change your lifestyle and go to exercise and diet, you get the same benefits that you're going to get out of the pill that you're protesting that you're not taking. So I decided So really my doctor was the one who started me on this journey, because she gave me another alternative, because I was like, there got to be another alternative. And then she there's a thing called exercise and changing your diet. Right?
Things that make you go, okay.
And then she says, the wonderful thing that those they don't come with the harsh side effect like the pills, right? And then she was like, that's the time she called it happy mood. Like she was giving me happy pills. That's like happy pills, right? Because that was what she calls the pill. Yes. And so I came home and the rest is history. I just started to research that, and then I started to fall in love and in love and in love and in love, and the love thing just keep on flowing, and then the body just keep on getting vibrant and more vibrant as I eat and exercise to nourish my body. But on the journey, sometimes you said God go ahead of you, and on that journey. In the program, I discovered out of nowhere that I was diagnosed with breast cancer, right? Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Go check the girls out. Make sure that they're healthy, right? And so that was something that was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? I was floored, because I was like, I'm healthy. Where does this come from?
Yeah.
And so that, but the program at the time, I was just, in it, and I was transforming, and transformation was happening slowly but surely in my own life, and things were coming together. And so that small step opened my eyes to know that, well, I need to take better care for myself, right? Because this big thing is coming against me, and I have to find ways to get back at it, right? Because at the time I was just in my 40s, and I wasn't married yet or anything like that, right? And I wanted those things. I wanted to feel great. I wanted to feel great in my body. So that journey led me to my many certification, as you just mentioned. But on the floor of everything, or on the bones of everything, I'm just a woman who was suffering and wanting to get some relief. And I remember praying to God that I wanted to not look good, but feel good. I so wanted to feel good, because, man, the feel good days was far and gone. And I was like, what am I doing? What is happening to my body? I'm dried up, right? I was one of those dried up people. You live in California, and you know how the dirt sometimes out there is hard and stiff. That was me. But yes, but today I am doing well. I am this. If you see me today and you think I'm vibrant, is because there's no choice. My body is just in a place where it feels good. And now my friend wanted to stay in the room with me. They don't want to leave the room.
Well, we do enjoy your company.
Now they ask me that. Yes?
I was going to say, can you tell us a little bit about what it is you do for people and how you do it? We now know why you do it.
Yes. So today, I actually, for the last 2 years, I've just written my signature program, and it's called The Biggest Gainer. So what I do for my clients is help them to find vibrancy in their body. So in my kitchen, there's a wall that is in my kitchen that my wall of love that I put in my kitchen. And this is what we help people do. The other diets will tell you to take out, but we don't. We tell you to add in, right? So on The Biggest Gainer, we believe in this concept called add in. We add in vibrancy in your life. We add in years in your life so that you can not only live long, but be healthy long. Because sometimes people live long, but they don't have health. And to me, that is not what it should be. But that's what we do for our clients. We help our clients on this diet called Strong. And we help our clients find this diet called Joy, right? We help you to find the diet called Gratefulness, right? And happiness and harmony. Because as a menopausal woman, that's what we want to achieve, harmony and balance in our lives, right? So these are the things that we help you to add in. And we help you to look at your kitchen as the place where it's necessary to eat, but it's an art to eat intelligent, right? So
Oh.
we help you to understand that you're an intelligent being, and so you have to eat intelligent. So it's not a diet, but it's a lifestyle. It's what you do over and over again that's going to make you focus, that's going to make you confident, that's going to make you powerful, right? And so to make you tap into this beautiful, beautiful body of yours. It's already beautiful. So we just wanted to let you shine, uncontained, come out of this little box called diet that I have to take things out and think of the things that you can add in. And so a lot of, my clients will come into my kitchen and says, Miss Maureen, what's that on your wall? And I said, my diets. And they said, is there a diet called Strong? And I said, yeah. Because that's what, when I start taking care of myself, that's what happened. This tremendous love that I keep falling over and over and over with myself as I go deeper and deeper into layers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we help our clients to tap into their layers and just know that you are that beautiful creative human being that God created you, and not just see yourself as parts, but see yourself as whole. So the program is about the whole you, mind, body, and soul. It's not just about, well, I'm going to give you a workout, girl, and I'm going to give you a boot camp. Part of it is that we teach you exercise that you love, because if you don't love it, you're not going to do it. So
you need to say that again. Say that again.
It's useless for me to say, girl, go run, and you're not going to run, right?
Okay.
It's useless, right?
It's not going to happen. Yeah.
It's not going to happen. So we come alongside you and we find out some of the things that you're doing already, and we just take it from this level to that level, right? And then now it become a lifestyle. It becomes something that you blossom and you bloom. And you can't believe that it's all in you, right? So that's what we help our clients with. We help our clients to understand that behind, I've met thousands of women, and not everybody ever tells me that they want to lose weight. And I ask them, like, did your body ever tell you that it wants to lose weight? And they look at me and like, oh, Miss Maureen, what are you talking about? And I said, sometimes your body just needs the nourishment, right? And then the weight take care of itself, because unlike a car, if you put the right gas in it, it will drive. You don't have to like drive. It's already, once you put the good gas in it, it's driving, right?
It'll take care of it.
It will take care of it. So if you nourish yourself, then the weight have nowhere to go but to fall off, because now you're taking care of yourself. And sometimes, nourishment doesn't come from just food. It comes from your lifestyle. It comes from the company you keep. It comes from your surrounding. It's come from the total you. So that's what I help women to do. I also help women to to love the ugly parts of their body that they love to hate, because we're our most critics. We look in the mirror and we see all different things happening to us, and I'm like, oh, you're a beautiful woman. You get up this morning, just look at those things and compliment them. Be grateful. And so we help you to tap into gratefulness. So that is a little bit of what we help women do.
Okay, let us join you here on stage. I have a question, and that is, Maureen, I know you've written some books, but have you written a book about fitness? This gainer thing.
I just did a chapter that is, I think on this November 7th, going to come out in a book compilation. But usually what I do is that I start with a chapter and then build from that chapter. So my next book is going to be The Biggest Gainer. But I'm waiting until the book release to start the chapter and expand on why it's called The Biggest Gainer. Why
so you have to come back on the show when you're ready to release the pre-sale.
Yes.
So we can help you get the news out about that book. Because when I was listening to you, I was just writing down all these things. I'm going to send this to you because these are chapters in a book. I was like, oh.
Yes. So these are things that I in my own discovery, I learned these things because so much of us um, I see beautiful women just beat themselves up and just
Mm-hmm.
beat themselves up, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? But they can't see themselves as being beautiful. They can't see themselves as being worthy, and so that is my aim as a health and holistic health coach, to find yourself, to find what is behind weight, what is weighing you down. Because sometimes the weight is not, it's not even food, it's probably your mindset, it's the heavy thing that in your past, it's all these other things that you are not getting to, right? And
Yes.
so when I learned to get to that, when I learned to speak my own truth, to be truthful to myself, not to you, but to my own self. In that alone, that's transformation. And that takes a lot of weight off you and released you up. So,
Okay, I have a question. Look,
sure.
can you tell our audience how we can speak our own truth?
Well, you have to get to I call it the deep dark holes, and only
The
you can
root of
get.
the matter.
Yes, you have to get to the root. And I did a live the other day in my garden, and I was cutting out the roots, and I was taking the machete and going deep down. And the more I go down, the more I see things that need to be exposed, right? And so
Uh-huh.
the roots are way down in the layers, but you have to
Mm-hmm.
dig deep down. And sometimes it's painful, it's terrible. It might even make people cut people out of your life, because now you have to tell them the truth and to speak the
Mm-hmm.
truth because it's your truth. And so I always encourage my client to, before you get to the weight, get to maybe the emotional weight. See if you can shed some off there first. What's happening? Turn that off, because freedom, I think it's so much a choice when you can face yourself in the mirror, your own self. I'm not talking about the makeup self now. I'm talking about the real deep self, who you are deep down. And I think when you can do that, when you can cry your ugly cry to yourself and even to your families, then that, I think, is transformation. The first book I wrote, my sister tells me that there's some things you take to your grave, you don't speak about them. And I said, I disagree. To agree with you, but I think there are things that takes you to your grave more if you don't release them out of your body,
Uh-huh.
right? And so we
Mm-hmm.
get these stiff neck, we get these pores that is clogged up, and then we have to go through them first. That's kind of been my journey. So I wanted to, when I was naming the biggest gainer, I wanted to be truthful, because the biggest gainer, before I start taking care of myself, I personally was a loser. If you looked at the definition of a loser, it would be me. I lost my man, I lost my money, I lost my businesses, I lost my sex drive, I lost to dry vagina, I lost to fatigue, I lost my breasts, I lost so many things. But the great news is that I gained them back. Like, I gained surplus and surplus and surplus, right? I gained this vibrant self. My friend texted me the other day. She says, "Is there so much things as having fun?" And I said, "I don't know if I'm having fun. If you see what's radiating from outside of me, it's because I'm at a place where joy flows. You know, I get to the root, and now I'm like, I have a joy deep down inside of me that I cannot help it. It's just where I'm at." And so that's the transformation I want to see for women. I want women to understand that don't care what body they comes with, don't care what size you wake up with. Once you're breathing your breath, you can find that joy, and it's in the body. So I help women, especially menopausal and premenopausal and postmenopausal women, to find that joy and to pull it out, to bring it out so that it can radiate in the world. Because, we're come here to do great and wonderful and big things. And it's time for us to do it. Yeah.
I love it.
I have a question. So Maureen, you have different programs for different things that can help people with certain things. Like you have a program to help people learn how to balance their hormones, right? Or how
Yeah.
to eat for hormone balance and things like that. So you've got a lot of nice, I don't know, programs that you can offer people. And how do people learn about what they can get from you, or do they go to your website to learn more about you, and
Yeah.
how do
So
people get to you?
my website is crawlwalkrunfitness.com. And I have a Facebook page that is the same thing for Walk, Crawl, Run Facebook page. And then we have a group called Finish Life Strong, where I come in and I share tips, I share running, I share, all these great nuggets that you can have. And the biggest gainer, we go live Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday at 6:30 p.m. and give you like 3 nuggets that you can take out of your purse every day to help you to be vibrant through the menopausal years. So in the group, we share that Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And we talked about that. We talked about gut health. We talk about knowledge of condition. This is some of the things that we talked about. We talked about sexual health. We want to be vibrant, even if we don't have a partner. Sexual health is one of the ways that we can get vibrant. We talked about that. We talk about some environmental toxin, because we live in the environment, and we have to take care of the environment so it can take care of you. And we talk about cultivating sexual energy. So these are some of the stuff. And if you notice, all my things are vibrant, because that's what we aim for. We aim for you to be vibrant. And we looked at herbal remedies, some of the remedies that can help you to come alongside with you to work with what your doctor's already prescribed as a complement, because sometimes it's interfere, but sometimes you can work with it as a complement to that. We teach you about that. We teach you about natural food that you can take to detoxification or detoxify your body. We talked about some of those. And we talked about special diets, because there are some times in our lives where we have to go on special diet. It might be for a 3-day, because we need to move certain things out of our body and our doctors. We also help you to follow your doctor's advice. You know that 15 minutes when you get in the room and you come out and you're confused, we help you to decode that, and we help you to understand what your doctor is saying, and next time you go to your doctor.
I love it. So you decode the doctor. Okay.
Yes, we help you. We help you work alongside. That's basically, we teach you nutritional education, and it's not to overwhelm you, but to give you nuggets, and to give you the benefit that you get from certain food, especially when you're into menopausal, because we want to eat for a 52-year-old body, right? I am 52. I don't want to eat for a 25-year-old body. Our technologies are way ahead of us right then. So we need to catch up with it in terms of how we eat our food. So we teach you that. We talk about supplementation. Sometimes we have to get some supplements that can help. And it's a choice, depends. And we teach you that it's not a diet, but it's a lifestyle. It's something that you do a little bit each and every day, and then you become experts at it, or you become great at it, right? So it's a little by little. It's putting the first foot in front of the other.
So it's doable, right?
Yes, doable. I like simple stuff. If you overwhelm me, I'm gone. So I try to get my clients just straightforward stuff. I hate the jargons. I don't do it.
Yeah. And so can we stop right there, because I want people to find out how they can connect with you. These are some of the things I hear you saying. These are some of the things that you discussed in the group and on Facebook. Is that correct?
Yes. Every evening we talked about it. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and get you some nuggets and help you to how you can stay vibrant.
And is that in the group, Maureen, or is that on the page?
Group.
Okay. So what is the name of the group?
The Facebook group is called Finish Life Strong.
Okay, so Facebook group Finish Life Strong. We're gonna put that in the chat. Yes. Also, I saw where you have a fitness foundation, and I put the Facebook page in for CRW Fitness Foundation.
Yes, that's the Walk Crawl Run Fitness Foundation.
Can you
Where
say a little bit about that while I'm putting this in the chat for the Facebook group?
Well, that's where you can find out a lot of who I am and what we help you with. We help you to, as I said, to get your numbers right. If you're suffering from high blood pressure, high cholesterol, that is one of the goal of Walk Road Run, is to educate, and to inspire you, so that you can take your health back into your own hands, because we give it away. We give it away all the time, and it's time to take it back.
I'm interrupting now. The Facebook group is Rock Crawl. Is it Crawl Walk Run? What is it?
The Facebook group is called Finish Life Strong.
Finish Life Strong. Okay.
Yeah. And the page is Walk Crawl Run Fitness Foundation page.
Oh, that is the page. Okay.
Yes.
Because I put that in the chat.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know, how much time do I have left?
Well, we have some things that we want to share with the group. If you can stick around for just a second, I want to put this up. Hold on. Does that look familiar?
Yes.
Can you talk about that? This poster is Biz Chicks approved. We love it. And we'd love for you to share with us a little bit about what this is.
So last year, every year after my cancer diagnosis, I always do stuff to give back to women, right? So every year I do stuff. Sometimes I'm out the country. Last time I was in Jamaica, you guys helped me to raise money, and we went and we give 50 women mammogram who have never had the chance to get mammogram, and that was awesome. And then last year I did I'm Too Sexy for My Heart Not to Be Healthy, and the room was full of about 35 women, and we have a blast, right? We just wear clothes from our closet, and we talk about, why should our heart be sexy? Who do we want it to be sexy for, right? And we wear clothes from our closet. But this year, I wanted to do it again. So it's our second annual, but Corona, and we have to be online. So this chick is going to help me to facilitate this through a Zoom, where I'm inviting women to come out, and we haven't even dressed up for a minute, right? So it's time to dress up. Don't tell me that you don't have clothes there in your closet, right? Go there. Wear something that is authentically you. If it's your fashion, come out and rock your fashion. And we're going to be having some games and stuff. You're going to be blinging out your own heart. You are going to make a heart that is sexy, and you bling it out. You put your whatever you want on it. It's your heart. You bling it out and show us why your heart should be sexy. And we're going to have a PowerPoint presentation on some heart healthy food and some heart healthy tips from experts, and prepared by a clinical nutrition for me. And we're going to share that with you. And we're going to be on Zoom for a little bit and talk and be sexy. Because, darling, we're definitely too sexy for hearts not to be healthy. Right?
Thank you so much, Maureen. We really appreciate having you today. I'm going to let Robin close us out. Robin, did you have questions? I don't see any questions in
And so one more thing before I go. And for my birthday, we're going to be offering $52 off the Biggest Gainer program. So it's an opportunity for you to come out and get your $52 off, because your girl turned 52 this year, and she just wanted to give it back to you. So thank you guys for having me. And if you're a breast cancer survivor, it's your month. And if you're domestic violence, speak up. It's time to speak up. It's time to go get checked out and get the girls them healthy. Don't sit there and said, I feel this, and don't do anything. Take action. Take action. It's your life. Take it back. It's in your own two hands.
Thank you so much,
Maureen. Robin, I can't wait for your birthday party.
I want to come.
I want to come.
I want to come. Yes. Yes, we're going to have such an awesome time, I think. We can just come out and rock and have fun. It's time to celebrate. I mean, we know that there's a lot of loss still, but we're still around, and we have to celebrate one another, and we have to lift one another's spirits. So that's kind of what I aim to do, to lift spirits. So thank you guys. It was
We
awesome.
are so excited. And if you're looking to join her program, you can find her. I put the website over here in the chat, and also the Facebook page for the foundation. So finish life strong, guys. And if there's nothing else, I want to remind everybody that if you're looking to join Biz Chicks, you can simply text Biz to 33777. We'd love to have you be a part of our community, where you're going to meet wonderful people like Maureen and Robin.
Great community. I love the Biz Chicks. You guys rock.
Yeah.
You know, we love you, girl. And also remember that Biz Chicks is offering services to seniors who need help with their devices. So if you're giving mom or grandmom a device for Christmas and you know they don't know how to use it, you might want to book an appointment for them with Biz Chicks so we can show them how to use it, or it might stay in the box. And you'll be like, why are you still on that? Why are you still on that track phone? Okay. I gave you an iPhone. Okay, so with that, we want to remind you guys to remember to go to the front of your own line. And we'll see you tomorrow where we'll be talking tech in English. And if I'm looking over to the side, it's because I'm pushing buttons. Thank you so much, Robin.
Thank you,
Maureen. Robin, you always have such great guests.
For your platform. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye-bye.